Boom. Sup, guys? I think this is working. You know, it's one of. I don't know. Right. Well, welcome back to Tea Time with Max. I've actually got a cup of tea this time because I'm feeling awfully optimistic. And I've got some of these bad boys because I'm always hungry. So I hope everyone has had a fantastic 5 weeks since. So what's happened in the last 5 weeks? I've had the most intense 5 weeks, I think, of my life. Sorry for no content last week. A kind of personal issue came up, I guess, with a friend, and it kind of threw me off. So I wasn't able to produce a video for last week. Other news. I got accepted into law school. Great stuff. Connor didn't have anything to do with my heel, it was my friends and the climbing. But I got accepted into law school, got my offer. So I will officially be starting law from October of this year, which is banging. I am very happy. I was awfully happy about that. A lot of uncertainties have now been pushed aside, which is good. Now, Connor's brought up a question. How's my heel? My heel, the bone bruise is healing really well. My ankle is not yet. It's a lot better. I fell on deliverance, and I slammed my heel into the ground and bruised it badly. And then about 5 days later, I was still walking on it because I spoke to the doctor. I went to the hospital and they said I could walk on it. And I was walking on it, but I was walking funny and walking on like the front of my foot. And because I was walking on the front of my foot, when I hit this kind of dip in this rocky path, I rolled my ankle. So I rolled my ankle on the same foot that I bruised my heel on. So the heel itself is actually healing quite well. And the rolled ankle has been really painful because I kind of didn't stop exercising on it. But I've actually taken time off now. So hold up, I'm just going to spam. I'm going to show myself on the internet. Because you never know. And what else? So I actually finally set up my Peacemaker. Look, so I've set it up on a portable thing. I've actually managed to. It works really well. I did it on my first session on it today. It is banging. It is absolutely banging. So I'm really stoked to get strong on this thing. I just ran through the Beastmaker 6A session. If any of you have actually used any of the apps on, like the app for this thing, the grades don't work like at all. There's absolutely no way that is 6A. I'm doing front two hangs. It's just insane. Like that's not 2A. I shouldn't eat on live stream. No, I shouldn't eat on live stream at all, actually. So yeah. And what else has been going on? Not much actually. Been pretty casual. I say it's been pretty casual. It hasn't been. It's been a mess. Like the last 5 weeks have been an absolute mess. I'm working. I haven't been able to run, which sucks. So there won't be any running videos this week. There won't be a running video this week. I know no one really watches them. There won't be. Oh, so you see that? You see that? I walked into a tree. I've had literally the last couple of weeks have been the most insane. So yeah, I walked into a tree. So I've slammed this. So this is all bruised still. I've rolled my ankle. I've bruised my heel. It's just like honestly, my back's been crap as well because I haven't been able to do as much training. So health-wise, I'm not doing like super great. I've got Mandarin. That's about it in terms of like pros right now. Yeah, so YouTube has announced that they are still backlogged on monetization as well. Not that money is like a big thing, but it kind of sucks to think that they're like can't be a partner anymore with them because they just haven't reviewed my channel and like people haven't been reviewed since November, so that sucks. And yeah, Mandarin, dude, Mandarin, Satsuma, the other word. I think this might just be a cultural thing now. Satsuma. Or a Mandarin. Oh, it's a Satsuma Mandarin. It's actually what it's called. Mandem. Did not know that. Learned something new today. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd do this. How's everyone else's training going? How's life? For those of you that got exams and stuff coming up, how's that all going? For those of you that are training or working and finding it, I mean, we're already like a third of the way through the year. That's scary. Like that's actually scary. And how are your goals? Are like any of you? I had big goals for this year. I haven't got out on trads at all. I've done one sport trip, so I'm not hitting my goals at the moment. I need to do a sport trip soon. I think there is talk about going on a sport trip soon, which would be dope. Of course, you know that, Connor. Of course, you know that. Of course, yeah. Only you would know that. I don't know why. I'm not surprised anymore, actually. I am not surprised. I am not surprised. So yeah, tell me, guys, fill me in with the info. I want to hear some positive news from my base, from my fan base. Fill me in. Why are there only 2 people? Come on, guys. What's going on? Normally these are quite busy. Not so. Everyone's got better things to do. It's the weather. It's a terrible idea. An absolute terrible idea. All right, fill me in with positive news. You don't have any. You got no positive news. Well, this sucks. Got no positive. How can you have not any? How can you not have any positive news? God damn it. I don't want to push you away from my live stream, but don't you think you should do your German oral exam on Tuesday? I feel like that should be something you should be doing. It is boring, but sometimes it's important to do boring things. Yeah, because you're talking a lot, but it's okay. I don't understand why it shouldn't be blocking you. I think it's because you're literally the only person talking in chat, so it feels like you're spamming. But It's not true. You're fine. And then what else? I'm 3 followers away from 1,000 followers on Instagram. That's exciting. That's literally how this like last 2 days. I'm like coming down off a massive come down in terms of excitement during this week. So the weekends are like chill as all hell. If anyone has any suggestions for things that I could write on my Python, if anyone has any suggestions for things that I could write on my Beastmaker boards, on the setup, then drop them in a comment there because I'm like stoked. Dude, Louis, you can't talk. No, Louis, you can't say that, Louis. You can't say that, Louis. Not yet. Not allowed. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus. Can't say that. Oh my God. You're so lucky. Literally no one is watching this stream right now. That was not good, man. That was not good. Oh wow. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you for making that. Oh, you made me chuckle so much. Wow. Wow. Yes, my life is glamorous right now. I hate you. I know, I'm not going back to this whole conversation. Hashtag top secret, dude. Hashtag top secret. Yeah, no, dude. It's so good. Kevin says hi. Oh, hi, Kevin! Oh, what's up, dudes? I'm stoked. If Kevin's watching this, dude, that's so... Oh, man. I hope your climbing's going well. I hope you sorted out shoes. You're having some gnarly flappers, dude. Show the people the ankle. This is like the Victorian era where I'm just going to casually... Oh! Yeah, it's a bit... It's actually, like, super swollen right now. Actually. So, that's not good. That's not good. I'm not a fan of the swollen ankle. I hope you liked I hope you liked this stream. Drop the stream a like because my whole sense of self-identity is based on validation from the internet. Oh God, I lost the watcher. This is going really well. I feel like I'm going to live stream a session. I think I wanted to do an anniversary session, but I don't know when to do that. Not well, once I'm back climbing, I think. Go do an anniversary sesh. Oh, you're so bad. And don't forget to check out the latest video on the channel where I'm climbing in the roof with Connor and the tower tunnel thing and we're crossing and stuff. Like, at least one of us is. I'm not going to say who because salty. But yeah, not much else, to be honest. I said once a month to do these things, but every month I'm like, you know what? It's kind of been a normal month. Just doing a lot of training, trying to train, working, and then I like end up here, and then I don't know. Like it's odd. I feel like I should do a monthly stream from the gym. Apart from the fact that the gym's internet sucks, so it's kind of a catch-22. Like I don't know if I'd actually be able to stream from the gym. But like a monthly stream for the gym would actually be kind of cool. And then you guys could see how little we actually train. And then, you know, stuff. But yeah, has anyone... I'm going to pass you a fan. Dude, you're so... Dude, what does ream mean? Tell me what ream. What's a ream? What is it, dude? What is it? I want to see if you remember what this is actually. Really important. In those Spanish classes, dude. In those Spanish classes, what did we do? Oh, Christ. Nearly knocked over my cup of tea. Would have been a disaster. An absolute disaster. Dude, it's like Yeah, a stash of paper. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's close enough. That's close enough. Ah, I'm so glad you remember. It's like ingrained in your head. Ingrained in your head. Banging. That's what I want to see. What? Wait, stash of. Yeah, that's so true. Ah. So yeah, you know, just normal max things. Trying not to injure myself. Injuring myself. And you know, I went climbing with Louis. Louis pretty strong. He's not like the strongest dude around. You know, he's a bit average. Doesn't really push me enough. I don't think. You know, you gotta climb with strong people. Like strong people, and then you got Louis. Like he's down here. Like strong people, and then there's Louis, and then like I'm up here, obviously. Just like really strong. Such a technically competent climber. I feel like these turn into like one-man comedy shows. I don't really know. Like it's ramblings. It's ramblings of a distinctly average climber slash runner slash wannabe mountain athlete slash intelligent H2O athlete. You know. So I'd say it's like a banging cup of tea though. From like on a pure tea perspective. What did you injure yourself? Yeah, so I fell off Deliverance, which is that like big dino thing in Stanage, and then I like heel into a rock on the way down, and then I went to A&E a couple of minor injuries, and they were like, "Oh, you've bruised the bone and the fascia thing, which is like the tendon bundle, but no fractures, so you're like good to walk around on it." So I was walking around on it, trying to walk as normally as possible. But I was walking on like the front of my foot, so I wasn't putting pressure on my heel. And then just went on a little hike kind of walk thing, like in the countryside a little bit, and I just rolled my ankle on the same foot. So the heel itself has actually healed really well, but now I'm dealing with the fact that I rolled my ankle, and it's my historically really weak ankle, which I've rolled so many times now, and I've done so many like exercises to strengthen it, but it's just back to the same old rubbish. Yeah, so I haven't actually been able to run since. When did I go down to Stanage? I haven't run since Friday the 6th of April now. Bollocks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I've taken 2 weeks off now. So I carried on climbing on the heel because I could, and I could like trying not to fall on it. And then since Thursday of this week, I've done no climbing, no running, minimal walking, and it's getting a lot better. But I think it'll be probably another week until at least, which kind of delays the whole 50K in May thing. I'm optimistic though that I'll be able to still get it done in June. I'm just gonna have to like delay it until June. But the 50K training run in June, I think, cards. Like I still feel fit, and I'm optimistic. Like my fitness generally comes back quite quickly now. So the first week will suck, and then it'll be all right. Yeah, Johnny, I'd avoid Deliverance unless you're masochistic. Like it's a big old jump. A big old jump. If anyone actually wants another running channel to check out, then check out the FOD runner who's commenting in the chat thing. Like I really like his videos. It's nice to see someone that's not like a super duper duper pro athlete run a channel, because a lot of the running channels out there are from pros, and it's awesome because you're like, oh my god, that's amazing, like what the human body can achieve. But it's also really nice to see normal people getting out there and doing stuff. So I respect that. Go check it out. Got to support. Pretty low tier with outside climbing, so to be. Yeah, Johnny, the best thing to do is have fun. If you're not having fun, then there's no point doing it. So Stanage is awesome though. Trick is there's a really good parking lot further down from the one just off the road, so just like keep going down a little bit and be prepared for a little bit of a hike up with pads. That's all I'm gonna say. Like the rest of Stanage is sick, and or Kerbar. Kerbar's also dope. Would recommend. Not a problem, FOD. I don't know what's it's just like the FOD, the FOD runner. Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, that's a good plan, Johnny, for Stanage. But yeah, so I got really bummed out with the injury, and then I am still bummed out. I don't really know. I feel kind of useless at the moment. So I'm fingerboarding and strength training stuff, but I don't know how long the ankle's going to take until I can like wait. I can weight it now, which is good without hurting. As Louis will know, like on Thursday, I could hardly walk. So having taken since Thursday off pretty much completely, is feeling a lot better. I've been walking with it taped up, and then today was the first day I've had it not wrapped up, and it felt pretty good. It's good on like short stints. So I think from tomorrow I'm going to start doing light ankle strengthening stuff again, just to get the muscles and stuff going, and then just go from there and like play it by ear. Not much I can do apart from that. I think I'll be back climbing a lot quicker than I'll be back running, purely because with climbing I don't have to fall on it, and it's not as intense on my ankle in terms of like repetitive loads. But I will still be filming, hopefully. So there will still be episodes coming out. That's not changing. And oh yeah, dude, you should definitely visit the Foundry. And then I don't know what's going to happen from October with the channel. I'm hoping to keep it running. It will probably still run, just may not be as frequent as before. But I guess that's a bridge that I'll cross when I get there. You guys have been amazing so far with like the life issues that pop up along the way. So, you know, yeah, exactly, Johnny. That's what I've been doing, or like walking around. It's like a good way to strengthen the ankles as well. It's just to like keep it moving, low impact stuff that allows your ankle to be used without letting it seize up. Yeah, exactly. It's all about like proactive treatment. Like the whole rice thing is a bit outdated now, and like the concepts of like resting something to the point that you're not using it at all is actually really detrimental. So yeah, I'm following that philosophy. I'm just not running anytime soon, which sucks a lot. I feel like I've lost part of my identity for now. I'm sure any of you that have had injuries understand what that feels like when you can't do something that you genuinely really enjoy doing, and you think, crap, what am I supposed to do with myself? I can't climb, I can't run at the moment. So, my mind is going nuts. I don't like it. I'm not sleeping well either. That's the main thing, because normally I don't sleep very well on like most days, but since I'm not exercising anywhere near as much, I'm definitely not sleeping as well, and I'm eating like a fiend. Yeah, if you rest too, yeah, there is such thing as too much rest. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, it's not good to be like totally inactive. You gotta keep going as much as you can. So, you know, well, I guess that's the road, though, isn't it? I gotta deal with that, and which is unfortunate. I'm bummed. If you can tell, I'm a bit bummed about that. It was going really well. Things were going super well, and it's just such a stupid thing to have happened. So that's the main thing. It wasn't even running. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like a little part has been ripped away, and you're like, bollocks. What do I do now? Card trick. Dude, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep filming and try and make the videos better and better. Like I'll have more time for video editing and stuff. Um, and like really try and make those videos as good as they can be. And I'll probably start trying to get back in. I'm trying to get back into photography a little bit more. So we'll see how that plays out. Um, you know, I'm trying to plan some summer stuff at the moment, but it's really hard to kind of think that far ahead. It's not even that far away. That's the scary thing. Like it's just around the corner, and it's like my last free summer where I'm like having no real obligations. Very, 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 very long time. So I'm trying to make the most of it, but I don't really know what to do. Like I know I want to go climbing, and I'd love to be running, but if I can't run, then I'd still like to climb, and then don't really know how I'm going to go about it, but I'll figure that bit out when I get there. I suppose the big thing is like I want to be fit for October. That's the most important thing. Like I can take a month off or whatever, and I know I've still got enough time to get really fit for my half marathon in October. Big thing, like that's my entered race. That's the race that I'm running, like properly running. So I guess as long as I can still race, yeah, then I don't really mind what happens injury wise. It would just suck if this delays me to the point that I'm going to spend the next 4 months rehab runs and like not getting fit. Which would be less than ideal. But I don't know how this injury, how bad how bad it actually is, because my body's just super odd with injuries. So it might be better by next week, for all I know. Dude, I tried to find some old footage of me climbing, and I literally can't find anything. And like all the old, I mean, I guess I could rip out like the first video from this channel. I actually watched that a couple weeks ago. Saturday Sendage episode. So bad, so bad, just really bad. I just like everything about that video. I mean, like we had a lot of fun making it, obviously, and it was great, and I have no regrets about making the video. But like, I look back at it and I'm thinking, what on earth is this? Like, who was watching this? That's what I want to know. Like, who on earth was watching my content when it first came out? It was hilariously, awkwardly bad. But I love it still. Like, I'm never gonna get rid of those videos because they're part of this whole channel now. Like the whole process. And no regrets about starting. No regrets about. I mean, it's titled appropriately. It's titled Saturday Sendage Episode 1. We have no idea what we're doing, which is true. We had no idea what we were doing. I had no idea what I was doing. It's so funny to think that it's kind of developed a little bit into something that's not nothing, I guess is the only way of putting it. Like, I'm not an Eric Carlson. I'm not a Bobat, bouldering Bobat, whatever. The bouldering. Is it bouldering? Yeah, it's just bouldering Bobat. It's not the bouldering Bobat. I'm not them. I'm not a collective. So, got to see how it keeps on developing. Yeah, I wish I had one. Like I used to climb with Will. Like the videos with Will were going really, really well, and this was like at my old gym. I just want to try and get someone into climbing that isn't a climber and log that progress. And I had someone in mind, but yeah, that's actually like a really good idea. I'd love to get someone that's like a brand new climber and video like their whole journey as well, and like weekly or bi-weekly episodes with that. It'd really, 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 really cool. Kevin, come on over, dude. Dude, we should totally get you on. Like, it would be sick. Like a power sesh with Max and Kevin. Coach you up a little bit. It would be dope, actually. But yeah, I think that's a great idea, Johnny. Like 100%. I think it'd be really interesting as well. Like a little continuation from the whole Will idea. Because at the moment, I'm climbing with guys that are like super strong. Like Jake is disgustingly strong. I'm probably one of the strongest in terms of like finger strength that I've ever met, like ever. Like he did a one-arm dead hang on like the Beastmaker Micro 10 mil holds, like just one arm locking off. I was just like, that is disgusting. And he climbs super hard. So yeah, and then like Nathan was Team GB, and then Connor climbs pretty hard, and Louis climbs hard as well. Like it's really good for me because I'm surrounded by people that crush, and it's like awesome to see. But at the same time, it's like I don't have any normal people to climb with. Johnny, I think we all start there at some point where we're just pulling ourselves up. I used to campus everything. I was that guy at the gym that you see that just campuses the jug vests. That was me. That was like 100% me. Dude, yeah, Kevin, after your thesis swing on by, I don't start law school till October, so I'm like around most of the time. So, you know, come over and stuff. For sure, you got a free room. Do it, dude. Campus everything. I want to do BIF this year. That would be the goal, to do BIF. I'd love to do BIF. Yeah, BIF would be so much fun, I think. Has anyone here actually done BIF? Like, I was watching the 2016 competition video that was on the BMC thing. But I've never actually met anyone that's done it. Sup, Dom B? How you doing? But yeah, I'd love to do BIF. It'd be such a cool experience. Dom B, since you're actually on the climbing Discord, what do you think about my new setup? And what do you think I should write on it? Because at the moment, I've just got like a bunch of stuff on there. And yeah, I'm just taking suggestions. If I like your suggestion, then I'll write it on there. But I just want this whole thing to be covered in like quotes so I can, you know, have more stuff. Actually, if anyone has any suggestions, hit me up. This thing is so heavy. But hit me up, and if I like it, I'll write it on with a Sharpie. Yeah, the writing isn't neat, but neither is this board. It's ghetto, but it works. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see how this goes. I actually did my first session on this, so I lost my fingerboarding virginity with this thing today, which was sick. I love the fact that your name is Roddy or Rody. But you are not my favorite person. You're like the resident shit poster on the running Discord. You are just so funny. You and Simon. Yeah, dude, that's a great idea. I need a project. I need a project. I have no projects. I don't know why I'm wearing a hat. I need to get a project, an outdoor project. That's basically it. Deliverance. No, Deliverance isn't a project. Voyager. No, that's a project. What's that? V14 or something. V14? 8B plus. Yeah, V14. Proj, dudes. My new Proj. Project V14. Nubs. That sounds pretty good. So, you know, awesome stuff. Yeah, I'll find a project first. Find a project first, and then I'll put it up. That's actually a great idea. I respect that. I'm going to do that. But until I find a project, I'm going to stick with quotes. Because quotes for eternal, projects are temporary. So, you know, hang in. Alright, so I've still never met anyone that's I don't know who's going to. Actually, that's not true because I've met Louis Parkinson and he has definitely done BIF. So, I guess I have met someone that's done BIF, but I don't know anyone that's done BIF. But it was fun. Yeah, I'm going to try because they have a qualification round down in London this year. So I'm going to like that because they don't want people to like keep traveling all over for it. Try and get into the London qualification rounds thing and see how that goes. I don't know when it is. I should look. 2018. It was in January, so it'll be 2019 now, January 2019. Try and get onto the BIF qualies in London, which would be dope. Would be super fun, actually. Yeah, apart from that, I don't know. Just kind of pottering along, really. Hoping that ankle heals, hoping that I don't get injured anymore, hoping I get a good summer and go do a bunch of stuff outdoors. I want to go to Magic Wood this summer. I don't know when. Sometime this summer I'll go to Magic Wood. I want to go back to Fonts. But the weather, it's just been so hot. Like this week was the hottest day in the UK and hottest April day in 70 years or something. It was grim. It was like climbing wet sandpaper. Like I've got so much arm rash and stuff. Just like slopey stuff. Just allow. I'm not a fan of that. Nah, mate. Not good. So I don't really know. I want to go to Font. I don't want to deal with hot weather on sandstone. That actually just makes me want to cry. So yeah, the only option is to go Alpine this summer. So I guess I got a Magic Wood or Austria or Switzerland, or I mean Magic Wood is Switzerland or Italy. Or just go like the other route and don't climb anything hard, but just climb a bunch of fun stuff, which is always an option, I guess. But I like climbing hard stuff. I guess hard stuff is why we climb. You know, you want to push yourself on some more. Although there is something to be said about just doing cruiser pitches. I love cruiser pitches where you're not thinking, you're just like zoned out. Great fun. Great fun. And you know, just wanted to keep up to date and make sure that everyone knows I'm still alive, basically. Yeah, dude, Dom, I know, man. Like that was the same down in London. I don't get it. It was like, what's going on with the weather? It was just like I was literally up at Burbage on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and it was 27 Celsius or whatever it was. It was absolutely horrendous. But 2 weeks ago, I went up there literally a week earlier, and it was like 3 degrees and raining. It was like borderline snowing. So yeah, I'm like getting super fed up with the weather. It's unpredictable. I haven't been down Harrison's Rocks. I've looked at it, but it's top rope. It's top rope only, dude, because they won't let you whip on. As far as I remember reading. Isn't that the one that's like you can't lead. You're not allowed to lead there. Yeah, Friday, all of this week. Yeah, seriously, we skipped spring, we've gone to, and then the weather get cooler again next week, and then it's going to go back to supposed to rain all week. Peak. But yeah, last week was just climbing grits in anything 15 Celsius is just not fun. It's not fun unless you're climbing trad, in which you can just crack on. But like bouldering grit on anything above 15 is just horrendous. No wind. There was no wind. That was just like still humid, hot air and greasy grit. My skin is trashed. Try hard at least. Don't try hard, you know. What's the point? Yeah, I know. It's owned by the BMC as well. I think you've got to pay access as well, which I think is a joke. Although I am a member of the BMC now, so I guess you should. If anyone's here in the UK, check it out at the moment because it's like 15 quid for the year or something. 16 pounds for the year, and you get insurance with that. And I was like, okay, cool. It's cheaper than getting like your own sport insurance. You get free liability. You get liability and personal accident insurance. Which for the £16 for the year, it's worth it, just in case. You never know. In case you drop someone or something. You know. Life. All right, there's like 19. I think I'm going to keep this to an hour again. I always say that, and it's always like slightly more, but like around the hour mark. Because you know, crazy, crazy. So and then what else? I was thinking about picking up a pair of Evolve X1s because I have a pair of Agros, but I've sized them, which is just such a stupid move. Size them exactly to street, and they're pretty good. They're cozy. They're not tight though, and on like desperately smeary slab, I can feel my foot ever so slightly shifting in it, which is problematic. So I'm thinking about getting a pair of X1s, like downsized like a whole size from my Agros, and just having those as my two sending shoes. Like I love the toe box on the Agro so far. Ondra dudes, like holy cow, he campers that V10. He campers that V10 crimp line, like that overhanging V10 crimp line. That is disgusting. Him and Magos, but I still think Ondra's stronger than Magos. Yeah, I think Ondra's stronger than Magos. Just like pure. Ondra's like crazy. I always thought it was Magos because of his whole gymnastics background, but then you kind of think what Ondra's done. Like he's just such a strong, powerful climber. It's. I mean, the X1s are cheaper than the Agros. Although I got the Agros on sale. Yeah, shoes aren't cheap. Go through shoes all the time. I like shoes though. I have a thing. I'm a gear nut. I love climbing gear. That's the main issue. I just love climbing. I just think it's really cool. I keep all my shoes, all my pairs of shoes. I still keep them. They're here. I'm not chucking them out, even if they're blown through. Yeah, you got to look out for sales, Johnny. Like you got to be price scout. You got to be like scouring the internet for shoe sales or like shoe price reductions. Although the good thing about the Evolve shoes is that they've actually got quite thick rubber and it seems to be quite durable. So that's good. Like compared, the Futuras had like 2.5 mil. I think my Agros had like 4.5. So it's nearly double the amount of rubber on them. Although I am using them a lot as a gym shoe, so I'm expecting them to blow out quite quickly because gym walls are crap and like the holds and stuff. But I'm loving them so far. Like the toe box is, I love the toe box and the heel. The heel is tight, but the toe box is wide. That's why I'm liking them because I've got narrow heels. So you know, yeah, I think So I think Magos has stronger finger strength. But I also think that Ondra has the ability to utilize more of his finger strength in terms of like actual climbing than Magos does. That was also due to technique. But like as you said, I think his shoulders and his lats are stronger. Yeah, in terms of pure finger strength, Magos definitely. But in terms of like overall strength, I think it's got to be Ondra. I wish they did other stuff instead of the lattice. Just interesting. It'd be cool to see like that. I want to see Mega. I want to see Ondra benching and like shoulder pressing and deadlifting and like compound exercises and see like what their barbell strength is. I just want to see how that climbing has like translated to weighted exercises. It'd be really interesting. Captain Sprite. Are you the one that told me that my breath smells like Weetabix? Because that was funny. I can't remember. Someone told me that. I have a feeling was it you? I don't know. It's been a while. Why your name? I'm gonna check out your. It might have been you. Your channel doesn't reveal anything. Yeah, but Oh, dude, you're on the Discord. Supercore does the root setting in my class. Such a hard time. I feel like that's such a cool route setter to have, though. It's probably like old school style power crimp climbing, like no comp style. I feel like there's something to be said about outdoor. Like if you go to climbing gyms in Sheffield, a lot of the setting there is not really comp style. They seem to have like a good mix of comp and old school style. And I kind of wish Harrow had a little bit more old school style power fests. They are actually selling more and more of them, which is really good. But like, it's nice to just have to crank. I hated that at the beginning because I was like grade chasing, but now I appreciate like the importance of just being able to crank down on a hold. Yeah, exactly. Like you get good at crimp climbing because old school setting. Oh, you're on the. I was reading an article that says sleeping without pillows on your back straightens your spine about 2 inches taller. Yeah, but I feel like that also once you wake up and stand up, those gains go away, dude. You lose those gains. You lose the gains. You lose the gains. Weird sideways, mad volume climbs. I don't like that. Yeah, no, Johnny. Yeah, this I do and I don't. Like, it's fun because it's the kind of stuff that is like it's good. It's good body movement, basically. You just learn how to you move your body because there's not much to hold on to. But like, it's about coordination and dynamic strength at that point. So it's a bit. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan in the world of all of that stuff. But it's all right. Like I feel like it has its place, especially if you want to comp climb. I'm not really a big comp climber. I don't think I'll ever be a big comp climber. I used to be I am still a competitive person. I just don't really think I enjoy competitive climbing. Although I do want to do like a full season of Blockfest when it starts up again this year. Um, because it was really fun. Like I enjoyed Blockfest. Like looking back, it was a good time. I didn't climb as well as I would have liked to have done, although I did drive like 1,000 miles the day before back from Austria. So I feel like I had somewhat of a valid excuse. But I will be doing Blockfest. Yeah, I think. Oh, dude, my lat strength by far. My finger strength is appalling. That's why I have literally the weakest fingers. My like no, my finger strength is so weak. My pull up strength is really quite. Um, not to blow my own horn, but I've done 50. What was it? Was it 50 or 55? It was 50 kilo pull ups added for nearly 3 reps at 74 kilo. It's what, like nearly 2/3, 2% body weight added for nearly 3 reps. Yeah, my pull up came is so much stronger than my fingers. Yeah, it was 50. It was 50 kilo. That was it. I have video proof as well if you don't believe me. Uh, um, Johnny, it was lovely to have you on the stream. Thank you for swinging by. It was it was awesome, dudes. Yeah, no, I'll hit you up if I'm ever up in Yorkshire. I never know where I'm going to be, but I'm around. You know, world is a small place. Clear, scary. It's funny that you found my YouTube channel. I don't understand. But yeah, no, I want stronger fingers, so that's why I'm starting to fingerboards, and I think I might log my progress on it, maybe turn that into a little series, just to see how my finger strength improves. Because I did that test last year. I tried fingerboarding systematically for about 2 months, but I found it really hard because I was like leaving uni and stuff. And I kind of wanted to spend time climbing with my friends rather than fingerboarding. But now, because I have so many other commitments in terms of work and stuff, it'll be really nice to have one session a week that I don't need to be at the gym for. and I can warm up properly at home, as I found out today, because I did, and I was pulling pockets and stuff, and I feel my fingers and stuff feel good. Like, it was surprisingly hard. You know, see you, Johnny. Good luck with your masters. So yeah, I'm like stoked to see what games I can make, because sometimes I really feel like I have the strength, I have the power, and I know what the moves need to be, but I just can't hold the holds. So I'm really see how this like fingerboarding helps with that. Jesus, just watched the Instagram videos from that was impressive. Thanks, dude. I'm like super proud of my pull-up strength, considering like how weak my back was when I got diagnosed with arthritis. Like, it's a big like sense of pride for me to have like a strong and powerful back. Makes me really stoked, basically, because it's like everything that I thought it wouldn't be when I first got diagnosed. So yeah, it makes me really happy to think like I've gotten it that healthy. And yeah, my goal, I'd like to do a body weight pull up, like 74 kilo added for one. Like, that would be my goal this year. Completely useless, but a goal nonetheless. But yeah, I think I just need to work on my finger strength. Actually, dudes, follow me on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, drop me a message on Insta, and I'll go check out your page. I guess your profile page. I'm always looking for like more people. And I'm close to 1,000 followers. So who wants to be follower number 1,000? I don't know. If you're looking for my Instagram, it's in the description down below, which is hilarious. Yeah, Dom, I know you already do. I followed you back. Do you ever do dynamic pull-ups to train for campusing? To be honest, I haven't actually got back on a campus board in a really long time. And the only like pull-ups that I'm training right now are Frenchies, just for the lock-off strength. So I'm assuming you know what a Frenchie is. So to be honest, like, I'm trying to avoid training pulling so much, because I already know that my pull strength is not the issue with my climbing. So in fact, in terms of like actual weighted training, etc., I'm back to doing things like incline bench, like dumbbell bench press and shoulder press and bicep curls and chest flies and stuff, like really trying to strengthen up my chest and shoulders again. I have quite strong shoulders already, but like, it's a matter of just being super healthy as well. And by like, in terms of strength overall in climbing, you know, I need finger strength. Like, that's what it comes down to. I just have really weak fingers. Like, it sucks. Because I have quite large hands, so I'm quite good at climbing slopers now. Like, I've finally started understanding like body positioning for slopers. But I've like avoided climbing crimps. Well, my whole climbing career, basically, I've avoided climbing crimps, because everyone was like, "Oh, you're going to injure yourself if you climb crimps." But then if you never climb crimps, you'll never get good at crimps, which is where it leaves me now. And like, to be honest, now that I've like started getting on stuff around like the V8 grade more often outdoors, like V7, V8, V9, it really is just a matter of like, can you hold on to the hold? Like, the moves aren't any harder really than like V4 climbs. They're the same style moves, they're just on worse holds. So I just need stronger fingers. That's what it comes down to. But yeah, dude, thanks for swinging on by. Next month, if you want, swing by again. Yeah, I mean, there's only 4 minutes left in the stream, guys, because I think I have a lot, kind of, apparently. Stuff's happening in the world, dude. Crazy place. Dude. But yeah, I'm stoked to see what the future holds. You know, I'm digging the Beastmaker. So we'll see. The trick is to be consistent with it. Try and do it at least once a week. if not twice a week, until I can climb again. And then once I'm back climbing again, I'll be back to once a week. I also think I need to get some liquid chalk because I don't think my parents are going to be happy like all over the house. So I need to get some liquid chalk, and yeah, I'm really excited to see how it goes. I'll do like 2 more sessions on the 6A one, and then I'll just go for the 6B and then the 6C, and then this like. So basically, if I can complete it, I do 2 more, and then I'll move up. If I can't complete it, then I keep going until I have completed it, and then I do it another 2 times, and then I'll keep doing that until like 7A, I think, and then I'll just start adding sets. Because it's not, I'm like trying to get stronger, not necessarily build up the endurance at first, because I'm doing my circuit boarding for the endurance. So this is really just about getting stronger fingers in like different positions. Yes, someone's going to say, oh, you could do max weighted hangs. I find like repeaters, like 7 on 3 off, is like a much safer way of building up strength, especially when my base is approximately 0. It just means that I don't need to hang, like I don't have enough weights at home. So it's the other thing that I don't have to go to the gym to hang on the board. So I have some weights at home. I shouldn't have said I don't have any. I've got some, but like just keep doing that until I get to like 7A level, and then just go from there. Really, I think once I hit that with my finger strength, I'll be like super stoked. And I'm excited to see like how much of an impact this has. Like I was climbing quite well considering the temps were really bad this week. So it'd be awesome to see like how my finger strength comes in, like how quickly my body adapts to hanging, especially because the program's got like front 2 hang and like middle 2 hang, which I've like avoided a lot since I like hurt my hands. Like open 3 on crimps, which is like a really good position to practice as well. So it seems like it's got a lot of the stuff that I need to be training. I also got given the Rock Climbers Training Manual by Louis, which I'm reading through at the moment. So gonna give this a read and like absorb the knowledge. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh crap, I have another patron. What? Who became? Dude, who became a patron? What? Dudes. Oh, fuck. Dude. I'm like speechless right now. Holy cow. Awesome. Damn, right, cool. That's awesome. So that was this stream. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram or follow me on Instagram. Drop me a message on Instagram, and I'll like make sure to check out your page and channel and stuff, because I'm always looking for more people to follow. If you want to support me more than you already do, then you can also check out my Patreon link in the description. It's just there. I'm, whatever. I'm not in this for money, but it's always nice to know that, get a little bit back. More than like your guys' support is awesome, and that's like the main thing. And if you want to donate to a better cause than myself, then also check out the Just Giving for Arthritis Research, which is also in the description. That's for the half marathon that I'm running in October of this year to raise money for arthritis research, since arthritis has no cure, which kind of sucks. But maybe one day they'll get enough money and they'll find one. Who knows? But maybe not. But you got to live with that. But apart from that, dudes, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for swinging by, and I will see you in May, I guess, for another live stream. Although maybe I'll do an anniversary session. It's been roughly a year and a bit since Saturday Sendage, the first episode. So once my ankle's back up and running. I will be back in the gym, and maybe we'll do a live stream session from the gym with the gang, and you guys can see what we get up to behind the scenes. So, oh, for God's sake, now more people are joining the stream. Why does this always happen? Like, just as I'm like, okay, you know what, the stream is dying a little bit, we'll move on, yada, yada, yada. Loads of people swing in. Yeah, dudes, I gotta go. So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. And I will catch you in the next video.